the sake of the people of the world. But there is one man here on earth who will never kneel before you.
Who is this imbecile?
This imbecile is me, Tim Enriquez, owner of the Psychological Destroyers. Not Destroyers, Disorders. Destroyers is what I hope happens. And we are getting ready for the most anticipated regular season matchup in TOL Season 9 thus far. We've got the Logs in P1 going up against the Psychological Disorders in Position 2. The Logs ranked number 1 in the power rankings, ranked number 2 in the coaches poll, and the Psychological Disorders reversed, number 2 in the power rankings, number 1 in the coaches poll. We've got the only two undefeated teams still to battle, so there will only be one. And now it's time, let's go. And Dexter Doyley comes back. That is massive for the Logs and Bull Jackson. The Logs were stricken with serious injuries. Oh, they basically get full strength. Pretty lucky there. They were stricken with injuries significantly near the end of their last game, but they had scored enough points where it didn't matter. So the Logs, a heavy rush team with a couple of backups, not unlimited backups. The Disorders don't have any injuries, but they've got a bunch of people feeling bad. So it's time for this Battle of Titans. Jeremy Samuels' Logs kick off in the old green and black. Girl kick fires to 10-second Tom. Still haven't seen anybody tell me what movie 10-second Tom is from. 10-second Tom weaving his way, but he coughs up the ball in a costly mistake. And the Logs take over. What a gift. Right at the 27. That is painful. And here comes Doyley, but he's met quickly. And no gain for Doyley. 2nd and 10. Looks like it's going to be a pitch to the near side. Doyley's there, weaving and bobbing, picks up 6. 3rd and 4, crucial 3rd and 4. It's a double back set. Looks like it's going to swing to the far. Oh, he's going to get the first. Nice run there. They went with a cross-off tackle. I was predicting the T-run. And here comes this slot. Oh, a great back tackle from behind. I thought he was going to be able to escape there. Here comes the pitch in. There's some guys there. Great open field tackle to bring him down. 3rd and 4. Again, double back set. This time they do the T-sweep. There are some Disorders up there, but they meet him a little late, and he gets the first down, and now it's only 4 yards to pay dirt. Here comes motion again. They're just sticking with the run, and this time it's going to work. Doyley finds the end zone, as he has many times this season. So Dexter Doyley draws first blood. You asked me, I didn't ask you. Don't push it. Don't push it, I'll give you a war you won't believe. And it's up and through. 7-0. So a good start off the very costly fumble from 10-second Tom. Let's hope he can forget about it and get back in there. And he's brought down at the 29, but he does come down with the ball. Disorders happy to have their star bipolar in the game, although he's feeling bad. Makes a couple of nice moves there, hits the outside, and brings down to the 42. Hey, we can run the ball too. Now it's the offset. Almost everybody's covered. He's trying to fire it to hand. Double covered there. That was a dangerous throw. They are happy to have alien hand syndrome back in the lineup. Here comes a pitch. Bipolar. Takes a weird angle. I would have cut to the outside on that. Another big 3rd down now for the Disorders. Looks like we're going motion. They're going to hand it off. There's somebody chasing him, but he's able to weave and bob and weave out to the 20. Motion again. This time it's a pass. He's going to have I'm a cutter, but he throws it out of bounds. Narcissism has not been living up to his name. Has not been the greatest guy on the field. Called play, and all of a sudden a hard 3rd and 13. Double back set. Let's see what they roll with. They do the handoff, but it's read very well, and so the Disorders are going to be forced to settle from a field goal, and it's from the bottom. Let's see what they can do. And I don't know. It looks a little low. And restless leg doinks it off. So a nice drive stalls with no points. Here comes Doily. Wrapped up, but still a gain of 7. The logs function so well when they can stay ahead of the chains. Making some nice moves, making some people miss. Luckily, he's not able to hurl the guy. Let's put a shank in that bastard. Still alive. And brought down, 9-yard gain. Motion again. Gets that first down. Just slow and steady. This heavy rush team known to eat up the clock. This time they sweep. Got a couple of blockers. Hurls a guy. And gets first and goal for the Logs. Again, they go that sweep. It's not very well read. And that's going to be a touchdown after he runs over somebody. So Dexter Doily, 2 for 2 in this first quarter. Just slow march. An almost unstoppable force. And the Disorders find themselves reeling, down 14-0. Pretty good kick. Straight down the fairway. Let's see what Tom can do. Great move to split the D there. He does it again. Look at this guy trying to make up for the fumble. Reads that line very well. And he's down at the 41. Massive return. That should give them a lift. Here comes some motion. And it's a called play right up the middle. Double back set. And he's in trouble. Oh, and what a play by the center. He threw 2 guys and knocked the ball away. Pressure up the middle, and Buckshank takes him down. And so a promising kickoff return leads to a disappointing punt. Too deep for OCD. And so Saunders will take it, the Logs will take it at the 20, and see if they can start marching again. It'd be nice to get a couple of called plays on our side here. Let's go. There we go. That's what we were asking for. Yeah, it's still just a 1-yard loss, but something's better than nothing. Let's go. Put a little pressure on this bastard. Drop him down. All right, huge 3rd and 6. Huge 3rd and 6. Let's see what they try. They have yet to attempt to pass. They don't do it. Come on, get up there and read it. Oh, and they great open field tackle to stop him just short. And for the first time, the Logs trot out the punt unit. A lot of time, but no pressure. And here comes Depression, standing at his 7. Decides to field it. And he coughs up the ball! And he's able to get the ball back. Oh no, Bibliomania had read that when it's a fumble in that situation, you don't just fall on it, you try to return. Got once again a called play. 2nd and 11. Motion again. Throw it. Right to Alien Hand. That's the one time you want to call play. Alien Hand streaking down the field, fighting off people, and he's to the 39. Now let's see what the Disorders can do. Let's go. They're reeling. Fire it. You got him right across the middle. Fires. Oh, and a great jump up and block. No one was expecting that. Everybody thought ADHD had an easy 15. Called play again. Dexter Doily, double side, doing double duty. Oh, and that brings down Narcissism. And all of a sudden, the coach is screaming, Culver Bolsey, pull your dick out of the exhaust of that Corvette and get your ass in the game. You're starting in the biggest game of your life. And he's going to fire it to Cutter, but he pushes it too far. Culver Bolsey, if you don't know, is a desire to have sex with cars. So another struggling performance for the Disorders. Some pressure. Doily's able to find a nice line. Fakes out a guy, gets a desperate diver. Huge pickup for Doily. And finally, a shoestring tackle at the 30. Massive gain. Pressure. Delusional's in his face. And a pick. Finally, a little bit of payback there. Get this team throwing, obviously. That's their Achilles heel. Culver's in the back. He's got a lot of pressure. He's going to try to find a diving cutter who does make a nice catch for 18 yards. 71 seconds left and about that same amount of yards to go for a TD. Culver's coming out swinging. He's going to, pushes it too low. Generally, if you're within a yard a second, you're okay. Once you get behind that, you're way behind. You got to throw it, partner. Lead him. Let's go, Cutter. Run, baby cakes. And he fucking fumbles the ball. And it's a massive return. I don't think anybody's going to get Buckshank. Maybe we got one chance. He's fighting everybody. Will not be denied. You got to give Buckshank some credit. Obviously, Lady Luck is just sitting on the face of the logs and just rubbing it all in there. And so the kick goes through, and it is 21-0. By far the largest deficit the Disorders have faced all year. 10-second time brought down. There's time for one play. Not great chance of a score here. And he picks up a few for basically nothing. So, wow, the Disorders screaming at each other, threatening all sorts of strange, violent acts against man, woman, and boy as they storm into the locker room. The logs rolling pretty. Got all their guys back from injury. Have gotten all the breaks except for the one INT. Pretty big return here from Sanders. They get the ball, start with a comfortable 21-point lead. See if they can continue their slow onslaught march. And Doyley with a solid 9. And nice defense, but even then, it's still enough. They hold him to 1.5, but he only needed 1. Here's the pitch down low. Great play. Second and 11. Loss of 1 on that. That's Narcolepsy streaking down. Now you got to streak back up, Narcolepsy. Get in his face. Hold him. Tackle. Where's a fumble? Where's an injury? 3rd and 1. Pitch to the near side coming. It's not a called play. Narcolepsy's there, but Doyley makes a fine move and picks up a first down. And that clock is just ticking away, ticking away. Here comes a pass. Everybody's open. He decides to, and the defender right in his hands, and he drops the fucking ball. Finally, another called play. Pika gets in there, adding to his sack total. He's been quiet all day. 3rd and 17. This is huge. We leave the number 1 guy open. Oh, my fucking God. 3rd and 17, and they pick up 20. Apparently, the coordinator thought they were going to continue to run. He is flattened. 2nd and 9. At least we're bringing down that fucker's average. Here's a called play. Finally starting to get a couple of breaks. 3rd and 14. Got to get something here. Got to get something. Cannot let him score. Called play. He fires it. Called play on the offset flare, and they get fucking 17 yards. Let's go. Delusion misses the potential sack. The DB knocks it away. 2nd and 10. Nice run by Doyley. Finding a line. 3rd and 2. Even a field goal is catastrophic. And maybe they're going to be getting more than that. First down. They've chewed up 3 minutes and 30 seconds on this drive. Brilliant offensive play calling. Goes with the pass. And the defender decides not to play defense against Gino Bronski. And Abdullah J. Walk, who was feeling excellent, finds pay dirt. And it's a massive 28-point lead. Relatively shitty kick to Tom. He'll be at his 12. Make it the 15. Tom bounces through a guy and fumbles. Well, when it rains, it pours. Glad this isn't in the playoffs. And they bring him down, 3rd and 7. When he gets the perfect first down, 8-yard gain. There's a called play. Let's at least fucking injure somebody, for the love of God. A called play and a first down. And they stop him at the 1. This ain't going to help the point differential. They stop him at the 1. And touchdown. Doyley's having himself one hell of a game. And the logs are up. A very impressive performance, obviously. Like I said, Lady Luck just sat on their face, but still, you got to give them credit. Solid offense, just slow grind, march down the field. Made 1 or 2 throws when they needed to. Ten-second time. Let's see if he can cough up the ball. Does not. All right, so with the sub, Culver Bolsey. Let's see how much time he spent banging. He's got alien hand, fires it to Hand, who then starts streaking down the field. Hurls somebody, hurls another guy. Alien Hand's angry. Alien Hand will finally draw first blood for the Disorders. Nice catch and run. Culver Bolsey's first TD of the year. Clover, I guess it's actually what it is. All right, that's all we need is about 5 onside kicks, and then I'll say the luck is now going our way. Onside kick, and right into McGee's hands. Doyley with a nice hole. Gets a solid 12-yard gain. The pitch down. Making some really nice moves. Picks up 8. Doyley clearly the star of this game. Here comes a pass. There's some pressure. Can we get a dough? And it's blocked down. Third and 2. Pretty much got to call this play. It's not, so it's a first. They bring him down. Where's the stretcher for Doyley? Doyley making some nice runs. Gets to the 14, just chewing up that clock exactly how he's supposed to. Another good solid run. They do prevent the first. 2nd and 5. Called play. They finally meet him. 3rd and 9. Called play. Let's see if he'll escape. All right. 4th and 13. Out trots the field goal unit to keep it a 5-score game with 2:21 left. And he's going to kick it right through. So the girl kicker does her job and adds 3 extra points to the score on what can only be considered an overwhelming performance. Tom trying to do a little something there. Holds on to the ball. He'll obviously never be forgiven for his 2 fumbles. Plunge up the middle. Bipolar hurls some people. Got a chaser. Gets down to the 20. Still fighting. Down to the 20. Now it's just a little bit of pride. 1 or 2 scores would be nice. Show these fuckers we certainly can score against them. Culver decides to run himself, even though he had bipolar wide the fuck open. Does get the first down. 1st and goal. 4 wide. First time we've called this play. Of course, it probably well, let's see. Pushes it. Here comes a little bit of motion. They're going to feed bipolar right up the middle. He avoids a guy and gets a TD. The Logs weak themselves against the run, but we didn't do enough. And I assume here comes another onside. Pretty long onside. Shitty bounce. But the Disorders do get it. 1 minute left. 40-some yards to go. Culver's in to pass. Scott right across the middle is going to try to fire it to Hand, who can maybe make a move. Streaking down. 10. Touchdown, Alien Hand. Culver Bolsey coming in. Luckily, he's paid. He's playing well in place of narcissism. 38-21. Here comes another onside. Shorter one. 34 seconds left. Again, a bounce to the Logs, and this time they field it. Walk himself. Hand off to Doyley. He's met quickly. Gets a yard. Doyley met again. Gets nothing. 12 seconds left. They're going to pass. Everybody goes in motion. Delusional's there, and it's a pick. So the PSYC finally turned it on a little bit, but it was way too little, way too late. I mean, 42 carries for this best run team in the league. 42 fucking carries. Not a goddamn injury. 242 yards. But could not overcome 16 first downs. Just a steady, slow drive of the number 1 team in the league. Let's hope we see him again for a rematch. Time to go back into the asylum.